Welcome to Festival Forum. We are here at the 2015 Newport Beach Film Festival, joined by the cast of Worthy today. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves?
My name is Mitch Yapko. I'm one of the producers.
Hi, I'm Sarah Lynn Armour. I am also a producer.
Hello, I'm Amberly Colson. I wrote and produced and starred in the film.
And I'm Mariana Palka, and I directed the film, and I'm in it for 5 seconds. Oh, you don't need that mic.
Yeah,
this
you
is
can go ahead and
ours.
keep that. That's all yours.
Sweet.
Okay, so first of all, we are in Newport Beach. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful festival. Tell us your thoughts about having the film be here in the festival and kind of being among the city of Newport Beach.
It's been so amazing. Amberly's from around here, so we feel like it's a homecoming for her, and that's so incredible. And we just found out that we are almost sold out for both of our screenings, and that's so
Yay.
exciting, and they're adding another screening for us. So we've
That's
been
fantastic.
so welcomed, and we can't believe it.
Yeah, I just want to ditto all of that. Growing up here and having like so many family and friends be able to come and just celebrate this movie, and it's been so long in the making. It's really, really exciting.
And you're so good at it.
Yeah, we've had so much support from Amberly's community down here. It's been so amazing. We're so excited just to celebrate with them tonight and on Tuesday as well. And yeah, we're just so proud to finally get Worthy out there.
And this festival has been so gracious and so accommodating, so wonderful. It's been such a pleasure to be here and an honor. And Heather, our programmer, is phenomenal. Thank you so much, Heather. And yeah, so we're really, really excited to be here.
Excellent.
It's like our backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yes, and Amberly, will you tell us some of your favorite places in Newport Beach? Do you have any favorite locations you like to frequent?
Okay, so let's talk about where we are now at Fashion Island.
Yes.
Often here. People are always like, I think I know you, and you would think like, oh, actress
And you're like, you do.
on TV. No, I shop here all the time. That's how you know me. So this is, no one knows this, TMI maybe. My first date was at Las Brisas, right? Well, that's a little bit Laguna.
Yes, that is a little Laguna, but it counts. I say
But it counts, and I was on a rock, and it was a really romantic moment, and a wave came and smashed down the front of my bangs.
Oh no.
And the date hadn't even started, so all through dinner, it was like a wet dog look. It was a wet dog look, and I'm glad you can all relate.
Yeah.
About that in the movie, you talk about what happens when your hair gets wet.
See, this is
It's
why
a
you have to
struggle.
be.
Yeah.
But you're still worthy. Is
Right.
the whole point. Hello.
I love it. I love that.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep.
That's totally you in the poster, just so you guys know.
You can get those rollers at any drugstore or Target.
I think I have those myself. So, yes, you can.
Did I finish the question? Let's keep it.
Some for Mitch.
We were all going to wear them tonight.
Yeah.
The curlers?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
They didn't want to.
Oh, you know,
So
not everyone can be takers at every moment, you know?
maybe Tuesday.
Maybe Tuesday.
Fingers crossed.
There we go. Perfect. So, Worthy is an adaptation of a performance, really, written and performed by you, Amberly, called Big Hair. Is that right?
Yes. Good
Big
notes.
I love you.
Yes.
We love you.
So, tell us a little bit about your initial idea to come up with this stage performance.
Oh my God. Well, it started as this character, Jules Jensen, and I always knew I wanted it to be a film, but the one-woman show seemed more easy to swallow at the time. I was like, oh, I can get on stage. The film seemed like so many things. So I did a 90-minute one-woman show, and all these people were there, and it was so great. It was I wanted to be I wanted to tell a woman's story that didn't necessarily end man meets woman and they fall in love, and like that's amazing, but I wanted her to find herself. I always knew that from the beginning, and so the one woman show really fleshed out that journey for her, and then it was so fun to start adapting it for the screen, having all of that in my back pocket.
Yes.
Both as an actress, but also just as performance, and it was kind of like instant feedback from the audience: what's working, what's not working,
Yeah.
what is communicating as far as like more the pathos part of the film, like the heart of it. So,
And do you have a theater background? Have you done stage performance before you took on this one-woman endeavor?
No.
Oh my goodness.
yeah, I do. Well, I followed Mariana. Mariana went to Atlantic and studied there, and I was obsessed. I am obsessed with her. And at the time, so I went to Atlantic. I did do a little bit of, Can we talk about The Music Man when I was 7 and
Yes.
I played Amaryllis?
Yes, we
So I
can.
mean, yes, theater background. Thank you, Mariana. You know me better than I do. Yeah, but to me that felt like the first time to be on stage for that long by myself. Felt very
And that's
new.
amazing to me that you think that was easier than initially going to the film.
Right?
That's
Well,
blowing my mind a little bit
When
right
we were in
now.
pre-production, I was kind of like, oh wait, this is different. This is something different.
Right.
In an amazing way. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so coming from the stage performance of this, what was it like deciding that you wanted to then adapt it for the screen?
Very easy. I mean, again, I love doing theater for the live. As an actress, just live theater's great. Like I said, instant gratification. But films and being a filmmaker and being surrounded by, I knew all these people before, is so inspiring to watch their projects grow. And I was watching Good Dick launch at the time. That was Mariana Palka's first film. And so that was like the bigger dream. So it was really just about finding a way to tell this story with so many other characters and doing service to Jules still, but not because the first couple drafts were still like, well, it's a one-woman show in 3 acts. Like it was still kind of like not a movie.
Right.
So it was like a daunting task, but it was so fun. And Mariana came on board and we fine-tuned the structure a little bit and talked more in depth with these characters. And I really feel like so happy with how it turned out. And so many of the people coming tonight were at the One Woman Show. We're at the theater.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah, in 2010.
They're seeing it come full circle.
Yeah, yeah.
Very cool. And now, kind of going back to Good Dick,
Yes.
you guys, that's how you guys know each other, right? So tell us a little bit about that experience and kind of how that set everything up for this.
Our friendship predates Good Dick even, because we met before. When I first saw Amberly, she was wearing a toe ring, and I was like, I have to
see?
Nice, nice.
friends with this woman.
Oh, yes.
And we all met because you guys worked on Good Dick, and then we just I couldn't let go of them. Like they just
great.
have.
We've been working together
Yeah.
ever since. Yeah, soon I moved to California back in 2006, and a week later I was on the set of Good Dick and meeting these great filmmakers, and it's been 9 years since then that we've been working together. I was key PA on Good Dick, yeah.
I was a production assistant, and I guarded a door for I think 9 hours on my first day.
I think that sounds important.
No one got in or out without my say, so it's very important.
And now you're a producer and a director.
And now I'm a producer and a director.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Similarly, you're a producer and a director.
Yeah, yep.
And I feel like, thank you. I feel like that's what makes this experience been so rewarding, because we all wear so many hats and we all love so many things about just making movies, and we're such fans, and so like we were so fleshed out. No one really ever just had one hat on. I mean, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go, Mitch.
Get it?
Say, I mean, we've known each other for 9 years, and you guys longer. But I mean, the fact that it's been so long, it added that familial tone to it. And when we
Yes.
brought all the rest of the cast and crew in, like it stayed like that. So
That's
the
so
whole
nice.
experience was so familial and so just like, I mean, it's 15 days for a feature, and at the end of that, we're exhausted and we're all so tired and we're all hugging and we're all so sad that it's over. Like we would do
Right,
it
I
every
know.
day, all
Such
day.
a personal.
Yeah, we so
Which is
loved
great.
each other more. We love each other more at the end, and you don't get that so often. So when you do, like you want to hold on to it, and I think this is the
Absolutely.
first of many projects together.
And I feel like it's really conducive.
Get it?
I feel like it's really conducive to performance, that kind of family feeling, and to the crew being in that family, and us not necessarily having like a hierarchy on set, because I like on my sets to work a lot with kindness and generosity, so that everyone is just ready to go.
Right off
With
the bat,
their
right?
job,
You don't
you
have to
know?
take any time to figure each other out and get comfortable. It's already there.
And no one's being mean to anyone else on our sets. Like everyone's really sweet, and it helps, I think, with everything and making the day go easier. And
Especially on independent films, when it's crunch time kind of all the time. So like to have so much love and to have like the leader of our ship, Mariana, to be from that vision and that's where she lives her life from. It made it so easy to do these days,
and watching them on air with these guys, and Sarah Lynn directed Amberly and I in a thing called Pantsuits. That's really amazing. That's a TV show, and it's
Which
amazing.
I love, by the way. Sported one yesterday.
It's
I
so
love
good.
It.
I just love this thing of us all overlapping and helping each other, and you know, these guys coming in and like essentially being our bosses was so fun for me, you know, and like Amberly just killed it. I mean, like every single second we asked her to be everything at once, and she just did it, you know. Like it was one of the most incredible things I've ever seen, because I've never seen an actress be given a round of applause by the crew ever in my whole life. Like I've been on a million sets, and she had to do this one scene in one take, and everyone knew that she had to get it the first take, and there was all this setup, and it was hot in there, and it was just like one of those high pressure moments. She also had to cry, and she had to rip up this thing. She had to rip up her vision board, and she was never going to get to rip it up again because we didn't have the time to like make another one. Like we didn't have money or time. So we were like, get it. I was like, just get it now. And then she just...
So good. This is the only time we're doing it ever.
Yeah, I was like, you're going to be great. And she just did it. You know what I mean? She did this one take wonder thing, and the entire crew was, I think, hoping that she would get it in one take so we didn't have to figure out some way of fucking, excuse my French, getting it again. I'm from Scotland, so when I swear, that's just like me.
Just part of
it's a term of endearment, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the most incredible thing I've ever seen. Water. Hi, Zach. Thank you so much. Oh, is that for you? So thoughtful. That's so nice. Sarah Lynn's high on Robitussin right now.
Oh, it happens. It happens. So it definitely sounds like you
She's
guys.
plodding on.
Are you good?
But yeah,
Are
we
you
love
okay?
each other so
Okay,
much.
good.
And I've never seen that. And also Amberly's commitment to the script and to what this character is, and that it's not about the dude. It's about this woman having a soul and finding her soul. Like that was the most inspiring thing to me, and I just really felt so connected to the script, and her vision for it was so beautiful that I just came in thinking, wow, you know, if I can service that, then I think we'll be in good shape. And I think we are. I think we're in
That's
okay
excellent.
shape. And I'm wearing an outfit the same color as our poster.
Which is perfect. Now you guys have known each other, and that, you know, lends to the project getting underway quicker and knowing each other. In terms of adapting this one woman approach to something filled with a cast, how was that kind of introducing co-stars? Maybe for you, kind of on an acting perspective and also a directing perspective.
Because I think that Amberly is such a strong performer. So what's interesting about putting people next to her was that she got to go on this journey with them where they kind of enlighten or like illuminate what Jules is going through, you know. So everyone in the movie is essentially, each character is kind of rough with her and hard on her until the very end. I mean, she has such a hard time, and she's going through this like uphill struggle. And you know, there were moments where we discussed finessing the one woman show essentially to bring it to the screen and have like the themes, the visual themes that we added, like also enable her like journey, you know. And so each time she was seeing these new people and these new characters, I think it was really helpful because it meant that she had like another notch on her belt in terms of getting her to where she needed to go.
Yeah, I would just agree with that. Like, well, as an actress, just like what you said, it was so fun to now react off people. That's what I love most. And we have great actors in the film: Jason Ritter, Ian Gomez, Lucas Haas, that are really fun to play off of. Rain Phoenix, Shanola Hampton, Julian Zinzer. Lucas Haas, I said that already, but let's make sure we get it clear. Mariana Polka, excuse me.
They have a great scene together.
Serious scene.
No, Mitch like helped us with that scene so much because I had to like be beating Amberly up, but it looks really rough. But we did it in the stage combat way where it's really safe. But thank God for
good.
Mitch during that whole experience because you were like so supportive, and I remember just being like, "Is it okay?" And you were like, "Yeah, it's great." And I was like, "Okay." I scratched you with those wee beads. I feel really bad. It's like a little bit like when we were in acting class together. We had a scene in acting class one time where it was like, you can slap me. And like, remember how intense that was? Like we got like stage combat with each other.
Like real slaps?
Like real. We got into it.
Yeah, we did.
Ooh.
Yeah, why didn't we do it real when we could have done stage
That was
combat?
the first thing you wrote, I think. You were like, I wrote something, and you want to, should we put it up? And I'm like,
It was about you being like my
I was
dad's
dating her
girlfriend. Like she was like my dad's mistress, and we bumped into each other like in a store, and that's the scene. And I'm like,
And slaps ensue.
There's so much
where is that scene? That's like gotta
Let's
be
find
in
this.
something.
I know. Sounds entertaining.
On the next part. I don't know if we answered your question, but
You
we talked a lot.
You
about
totally did, and I enjoyed the answer. So,
That was about
So we're good.
characters.
and
They're
maybe
actors.
kind of just on the directing side of things too, taking what you wrote from this one woman perspective and creating a whole new vision for it with new people and new actors.
Yeah.
What were the challenges with that?
Well, I sort of essentially saw it as this kind of coming back to the Great Mother, you know, like it's about like returning to the feminine or gaining a soul or coming back to nature, you know. So a lot of the movie is about trees or flowers or water, you know. It's like she starts off kind of superficial and then she ends up going to this really real place. So we tried to do that visually, and also in the way that she dresses, just in the script, that was all there, and that was in the show as well, that she's so masked. Amberly talked about this all the time, which I loved, like this idea that she's so layered and she's, you know, so taken care of and pampered in this physical way with like the tanning and all this like fakery kind of. And then she gets to this place where she just becomes her own vision board and like is sparkly, but it's her soul that's sparkly. It's not like anything that she could put on her skin.
I know, that's like so empowering.
Yeah, that's what we were
like
going
it.
for, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I think that's what's in the script. So I just followed the script.
And it was really fun because this was Mariana wrote and directed Good Dick, so that was like so much of like it was so her and it was so pure when I watched her do that, and it was so fun. We talked about how this would be the first project, one of the first that like you didn't write, and it was so fun. It almost helped me because you can get in your own, like I can get my own way and not see things, and Mariana was like so great at in these rewrites that we would do, like, no, keep Breck how he is, keep Breck, because I would like text her. I think if he was Spanish, like I would like throw these curveballs. Anyways, so she almost became this like when I would take on Jules, I feel like a little bit in the creative process, she'd be like, no, the script's good, it's worthy, the script is worthy, just as it. So like, she was so good when she said she stayed true to the page. It was really helpful for me to have that like anchor.
Yes.
When we were like going through pre-production.
It was super beautiful because we love each other as friends, and I really respect her opinion so much. So it was an interesting process. And similarly, like I'd have an idea that would be like way left field of what Jules really is or something, and Amberly would be like, "Yeah, that's cool. We're not gonna do just nice."
I think with the other characters, like going from a one-woman show on stage to bringing in, like you said, these other characters, you guys did a really good job developing them, so at each step they were challenging Jules, where she had to like make a choice, make a decision, and either peel a layer away to show something just a little bit more about Jules, and to show that journey, you know, really the journey that she takes to get where she needs to go.
Absolutely.
Become worthy.
To become worthy. Yes,
And we had an all-female, pretty much crew, except Mitch and like 3 other guys.
Most of the crew was female, and Mitch is an honorary woman after this, and before it, he was already.
that's good. It's always, always good to have that notch in your belt, you know?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So, this, of course, is an independent film, a smaller production. We're here talking about it at a film festival that is a platform for things like this. Tell me about your approach, your kind of, in terms of production and really funding and promotion. What has been your approach for this particular project?
Mitch and Serlin.
It's been very grassroots from the get-go. As we've mentioned, it's such a labor of love. It got off the ground with Kickstarter and with a lot of support from family and friends. And the whole process has been very much being creative as producers and just being creative as filmmakers to get the right people and the right locations and the right caterers. It's everything. Every detail has to be so well thought out and well planned out. And I think it was such a pleasure for me to be working with all these guys, because the process was so. It was a wonderful process because it was always so supportive and so creative for the product, for the film, which was, I think, which ended up translating onto the film.
Yeah, I think you can see it on screen.
Yeah.
I think it oozes out of the movie.
Yeah. And it's great because we have had so much support, like, getting off the ground with Kickstarter, and having that audience now, it's like they're all coming to the screening now to support us, and it's like you can't beat it. You really can't.
That is
beat
so
that.
cool. Yeah.
And I just wanted to add, I think because, like, one thing I did mention is a wonderful man named Steven Anderson directed my one-woman show, and he has a community called Actors Work that I did a lot of improvs for the writing, and so, like, there's like all those people that were looking forward to the film, they're coming tonight, and then there's like my family and friends, and it's like Mariana has this massive like following on Twitter and social media, and she's
Of gypsies and unicorns.
yeah. So they'll be in the
So that'll be the crowd.
coming.
yeah. So might want to show up for that. But it's
Perfect.
So it's like that. It was like this like ball of bubbly love or something that followed.
That's
Oh,
fantastic.
Scotland's here in spirit. Scotland's here in spirit. The whole country.
Wonderful.
The whole country's in the theater.
And we have
Wonderful.
so many musicians who are coming who put music in the movie, and we have a lot of female vocalists, like Aja Monet and Vivian Scottston, and these like incredible people like Carly Ritter and Juliette Comagere. Like, people have just been supporting it in this beautiful way. We thought maybe those are the songs that Jules would listen to, like that's a good way to put songs in the film, is be like, what would she listen to? And this is the stuff. Vivian is from Brazil, and she's just this amazing powerhouse of a genius.
That's fantastic.
She's been so
So
great, and Lauren
let's-
Balfe supported.
Absolutely. And let's take right now to take a look at a clip from the film Worthy.
Even Kate Blanchett and Meryl Streep have been rejected. In this industry, anything can happen. One minute you can be a nobody, and the next thing you know, you're off to Vancouver to shoot a movie. I am a great actress. There are two kinds of people, believers and dreamers. I'm a believer. Believers make things happen. Okay, what I think is it's really important to create your own breaks in this business, and that's what I did this morning, is I created my own break. I wasn't totally lying about my dance training. I did do musical theater my whole childhood.
Jules, you've had one job in 3 years, okay? In a play.
But I just did the play. So who knows what's gonna happen now?
I think it's time you do something else.
Well, that's silly, because I'm an actress, and that's what I do.
I'm letting you go.
Well, I am a believer. Yay! That was great.
That's so awesome. This is Mars. She's
Mars Williamson.
our colorist. She did everything.
She's done everything.
She's our therapist. She made all the green.
She really has an all-encompassing job description. Nice. Well, thank you guys so much for stopping by. We really appreciated chatting with you and getting to know about the film. We're very excited for the film Worthy.
Right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. And here is a peek of what you missed today at the Newport Beach Film Festival.
My name is Marjan Arya.
Variety magazine is kind of a symbol of Hollywood.
I love it. I mean, it's a very wealthy city. Obviously, if you look at these incredible houses over here, they really treat us like family since we've come, and there's been so much attention on my work and this film. So I'm honored and I'm grateful.
Hello, my name is Rebecca Forsyth, and I'm here with the Bronx Bull Film. And we are here on the lovely yacht for the Variety Brunch for the Newport Beach Film Festival.
The Newport Beach Film Festival has been incredible. The producer is actually from here, so since we got here, we've been treated like family. They've been so excited about this film and my work and everything like that. So I'm just honored and grateful about how we've been treated.
I think the city of Newport Beach is beautiful, and everybody just seems to be very laid back, and everyone's gorgeous here.
We can create a world around us to help heal us, and how far we can take that is really what sets this movie apart.
The brunch is for the cinematographers, and all of them seem very interesting, and one was talking about how he lit his whole film with candlelight. So I would love to see that film, and I think it's just a great way for artists to come together and to talk about their films, and it's wonderful.
Thank you for watching Festival Forum. We just had a fantastic time with the cast from the film Worthy today, and you're going to want to check out our marquee film coverage every day of the Newport Beach Film Festival. A big thanks to our sponsor. Visit Newport Beach, and definitely come on down to the Newport Beach Film Festival and be a part of this fantastic event. I've been your host, Blake V. See you tomorrow.